Hello guys, and welcome back to the Teutonic Order. Fuck, I don't know what to say, let's just keep playing. We learned last time that I've kind of fucked up my internal reforms by fucking on the church rather than the nobles, because I misunderstood certain mechanics, but this was always going to be a learning campaign. So, yeah. Live and learn and all that. Lululul. So yeah, the Ottomans and the Crimean Khanate is invading Poland. I wish I could make use of this and go shit on them myself, but sadly that's not legally allowed for me right now. Lübeck requests trading privileges. So obviously they have a bunch of trading posts within our lands, and this will increase their merchants' influence for foreign trading posts, which... Man, I should check what merchant influence is. Alright, trying to understand if this is good or not is hard, so I'm just gonna say I'm not interested. Simple as. If you don't understand it, ignore it. The truce with... what the fuck? Bohemia is breaking the alliance. Why? Because they're a cunt. Okay. That is extraordinarily poor timing. Because I assume that means he won't join my shit. No, okay. Well, just... dude, can you chill? No diplomats. Oh, that's also bad timing to have no diplomats. Oh, no. Because I really don't want him to do a separate war against Poland. Is there anything I can do to just get him immediate boost? Not that I know of. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fucking nation as well. Derp. He does want my access, so... I'll give him that. Hopefully that'll boost relations. It did. So yeah, I'll just gotta remember to actually boost relations with him and get trust up and whatnot. So, crisis averted. Let's dunk on Poland again. Yay! Or not, because no diplomat. Once again, I really want to make sure I'm war leader here. So, even if I would kind of prefer to wait until after Crimea is done with his war, we're still going to do this. And I am going to immediately just rush for sieges, because I want to make sure I get this shit. The Vistula flows down here, and securing the Vistula is my priority, because that's where I can get good. What do you call it? Communication efficiency. Oh, that's convenient. Okay, so the Crimeans just pieced out without any issue. That should allow us to get what we want without having to worry. Well, that was an easy war, because we didn't promise Bohemia any land. This time we don't have to give them any ugly blotches of land like this. I kind of really regret doing this. I kind of, yeah. I forgot that the Vistula goes eastwards here, but then quickly swoops down here to Krakow. So, us getting Krakow is a goal that I want to pursue. For now, though, we're going to take Warsaw and try and build it up, I think, because that could be a nice sort of linking point. It has a natural thing going on. I assume referring to, like, well, actually, no, these rivers meet in this province. I don't know. It just says natural location or something. But yeah, this is about as much land as we can grab, so we're not gonna drag this out. Aggressive expansion is surprisingly chill. No one seems to care. I mean, Muscovy does, but Muscovy is allied to the Scandinavians now, so I want to see how much anger actually grows in the HRE, and if nothing much grows, then I want to see about war with Scandinavia, actually. But yeah, I didn't accidentally give any land to the Bohemians, did I? No, we're good. Core that sheet. Get that tech. I think we're going to have to take an admin idea next. We are lagging a bit on Diplotech, and I do want to, yeah, work on that. I'm going to get rid of, or I'm going to establish structure within my nation, or my bureaucracy specifically. Not for any specific strategy reason. We could also do the reform here, actually. I suppose the only problem is I don't really understand what this even does. Tax officials. Enables subsistence excise. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is a more important thing to get or than this. There's a YouTube tutorial about all this shit I should really be rewatching, isn't there? But yeah, let's well, first we gotta promote bureaucratic faction, and then we can institute clear hierarchy. Why is it still sort of grayed out? I don't know if that worked or not. No, it didn't work at all. Okay, maybe it needed some time to realize that I do have the requirements. No? Why not? It might be the fact that I lack mana. Because I did just notice I don't have enough diplomana. I thought maybe it would just go into the negative, but maybe not. Let's... Ah, fuck. But although this is fucked actually, because the influence thing will reset next year, I think, so... We kind of wasted a chance at getting good influence thingies. Oh well. And yeah, Bohemia is doing Blobhemia stuff, don't worry about it. It does indeed seem like the mana, or the lack of mana was the problem, so let's do this reform. We will standardize means of recruitment to the bureaucracy, which will reduce elite power from autonomy, which sounds really good. It's going to give us 15 state corruption, which is gloriously awful. That will be a temporary increase, but it'll still be fucking hurtful. Actually, I wonder, explore means to fight corruption. Is there a way we could work on reducing this shit? I suppose there are no instant one. We can overturn the status quo, but that's very expensive, so... I don't know about that. Recall corrupt officials. Sounds more reasonable. Although whether or not that will raise admin wages... I suppose that's better. Wages for bureaucrats. Them not having good wages is part of why we are having... Although this does... Okay, never mind. This doesn't... Well... It will incentivize honest behavior. It says somewhere else that them having good wages is good for corruption reduction, so we'll hope that. I suppose we could also use money to work on paying it down faster. Although that is not very efficient. For some reason I'm paying a lot of money right now to something. I don't know what I'm spending money on, but... My realm expenses just went way up. So, Bohemia has called us into another war, of course, and I decided to actually help this time, because I remember you can actually get it... Oh, yeah, look at that. You can get quite a lot of money from burning the shit out of their cities. So why don't we keep just looking for cool, fun places to burn to the fucking ground. Krain, or Ljubljanska. Seems to be the only other city. Who are we even at war with? I should be paying more attention to this kind of stuff. Oh, we're at war with Rome, although that's not a good thing, actually, because I need to be friends with him. So I can use my Pope points to do cool stuff. I think we have enough money to do a bit of upgrading here. I still don't really know what I can do to make this city bigger. I mean, to be fair, a bunch of people just died from the bubonic death again, but I'm gonna try and improve amenities, even if it's not gonna be super overkill, of course. I don't know if that will make it more attractive. We're gonna find out, I suppose. Should really look into making a capital soon as well, actually. Now that I think about it, I wonder how expensive that is. But this means we're finally going to do these missions. Well, specifically, we're going to do this thing, which gives us local material cost, which is good. I think that should make things cheaper. Convert Trakia, get devotion. Yes, please. And let's look into building some stuff. Although, actually, yeah, let's see, like, how much would a capital be in terms of expense? Oh yes, very expensive. Yeah, no, let's just do amenities for now. Although if I don't know if actually upgrading them like this is any smart though, because it could potentially mean that the upkeep of the thing would be too expensive for the locals to pay. Ah, we still don't have enough money? Ah, well, we'll build it soon then. Although actually, what am I saying? I need to get the port built down here. Whoops, never mind. If we're gonna have a obscenely corrupt state, we might as well have a really obscenely corrupt state. Let's institute clear hierarchy while we're at it. Whether or not this is a good strategy or not, I have no idea. But the reduction of corruption does go up the more corrupt you are, right? So just going a bit ham and then suffering for a long while we wait for it to go down seems somewhat logical to me. And you need some of these, I honestly have no idea what these are called. There seems to, there's like some are called reforms and some are, like these are privileges, these are reforms, I think. But then in this case, this is reform. And this is something else? Or is it, I don't actually know. Fucking confusing. Seriously, I need to rewatch that video. But there we go. A clear hierarchy is established. Now that we have fucked on the, or, well, shit, did we just go ham and do this thing as well while we're at it? Yeah, fuck it, let's burn down the state. Lose 3 stability? Oh, okay, maybe that's, well, actually, no, we do have +1, so. And it doesn't seem like a lot of people will be angry, actually. Yeah, let's do it while we have, while we are at 30 influence. Because after this I want to start giving the nobles influence so that they'll like me again. Alright, rest in meme state. I mean, actually, is this any good? Mana cost from state in the blah, 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 welfare. This gives... Well, it makes mana cheaper and alcohol excise. Oh no! Alcohol taxation! The most evil of taxation. It's really horrible. Wait. 32% state rate average? Wait, I don't even have that. How am I allowed to do this? Did I just lose a bunch of stability and not even get any reform? Oh no, it seems like it worked. I think. Something went up. Something happened. Rest in memes. Oh god, yeah, look at that corruption and stability. Ooh, they unoccupied Wien. Hopefully we can go burn that down again. Currently trying to burn down Florence though, that would be a lot of money. Oh! Yes! Oh, that's income. Yeah, it seems like this is the way you loot now. You used to like... I mean, the old looting system is still in the game. State war loot here. But, actually, yeah, that's a lot. I wonder if we'll get that at the end of the war, but... Plague, death... okay, well, I guess, yeah, it doesn't talk about the current plague. Oh, let's burn more shit down. This is great. Maybe we won't burn down Rome itself, though. Maybe. As you can see, we are currently at war with Muscovy and Scandinavia. If you were wondering why I'm doing that and I didn't show it, is because I fucked up the recording, basically. But you didn't miss much. It was literally just me decking. We're decking on Scandinavia and Muscovy because they need to die, I guess. I want a new vassal to feed, which we're going to create from a Scandinavian land. I mean, we're getting closer now to annexing Polotsk, so we'll feed him a bit, you know, a last amount of land here. Or maybe I'll just take it myself. I don't actually fully know what I'll do. I also took admin ideas. We haven't gotten any yet, but we're going to be working on that, so that's nice. Gives you some bonuses and shit. That's, I mean, the Discord told me that's the most meta thing you can grab here, so let's go. Let's take some, yeah, a moderate land grab. More interestingly though, we're going to force them to become Catholics, so hopefully they can begin the work of converting some of this stuff here. So that if we grab some more land in this area in the future, it will be nice and wholesome. Now, I do not know how much aggressive expansion that gave us with... Nah, the Westerners did not seem to care much, so that is good. And I really don't want that much land off the Swedes either, so we should be able to end this soon. We'll do our limited peace with the Swedish. I mean the Scandinavians, which I guess were formed by Denmark, so we'll call them the Danish. We'll take some land over here. And I guess, I assume you can guess by now what I'm planning to do. More interestingly though, we can humiliate them, which is excellent, because that'll bring me back over 50 power projection to give me that sweet mana. Our truce with the Polish is up, so I see no reason to drag this out any longer. Especially as the Polish might just decide to form a coalition against me. And I would prefer if they didn't. The union between Lithuania and Poland has broken as well for some reason, so... that is interesting. So yeah, the war I declared against Poland is over. We're going to take a lot of land and it's going to be lovely. I would have loved to humiliate, but I think I'm going to go for a big land grab and then we'll maybe be a bit chill, more chill anyways in the future. We'll get a coalition, but if we do, we should be safe, so it's fine. I mean, hopefully we still have the truce with Austria. Might not be the case. Sure. Yeah. Oh, actually, I forgot about this province that I want. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that's... well... if we take a bit less money... I mean, yeah, this will make people even more copium, but... I kinda think it's worth it. I mean, I could not take this province. Oh, fuck. Actually... do I need Lublin? Is that the province where the boat goes through? Oh man, it is. It is not this one. Oh no, it's that one as well. Okay. I do not actually know if you need to own the whole bloody river in order for communication efficiency to be able to travel through, but yeah, I really should own Lublin too. But that would really be quite the... yeah, that would hit a limit. Well, I mean, we could not take this province and it's still fine. As long as we make sure to deck on various nations before any coalitions start. Or I mean, right as their truces is up. Are up is what's the grammar. Yeah, fuck it, let's do this. I want this land, damn it. I need to, like, fuck, is there a river, like, for example, in this province? I need to go look up how you do the whole river map mode thing to be able to see. But this land will be excellent, good land, Catholic. I mean, we could presumably accept Polish at some point, but I kind of don't want to. I would prefer to see my own culture spreading down south there. And for that, we can't really accept it. Well, I mean, I think you can, but it's not recommended, so... let us proclaim that we take this. This will give us a long truce, but that's fine, because that means Bohemia can't deck on him either. Fuck me. Yoink. I really wanted this as well, to really like cockblock Bohemia out of this stuff. Hopefully it's not gonna make them angry to the point where they ditch the alliance. That would be very unfortunate. But I mean, we have common enemies. Surely we're still cool. And I've built up a lot of trust with them as well at this point, so we should be chill. We're enemies with France. I mean, I can be enemy with France too, I guess. Oh, I didn't even need to. I didn't even need to humiliate them. We got more than enough from just conquering shit. Very nice of the game to let me rival Poland for some reason. Sure, we'll be enemies of the Turks. That makes sense. That'll make people who also don't like the Turks like me. They're allied to the Crimean Khanate, which we do need to fight at some point. I think we're also gonna just revoke the processing monopoly that the nobility has. This will mean the peasantry will have to pay them less money, which will hopefully reduce their power, and it just reduces their base power as well. They won't like that at all, but that's fine by me. Yeah, +2 welfare. Nice, nice. I think that's good. And then we'll immediately promote their faction to make them like me again. This is pretty funny. So Poland just allied Lithuania, and what we can do is just immediately deck on them and then call Hungary in, which will make them fight, which will make Hungary fight Poland for me. Which I think I will do, just to make them not like each other, because I don't like this historical friendship coming in the way of me and Hungary being excellent friends. And getting a truce with Lithuania is nice, just so that they won't join any funny coalitions, which I don't want them to do, so fuck you. Declare war. I mean, they should really call it a war for control looting. I still don't want to loot all this land, although actually this land wouldn't be very useful for me because there's no river connection to any of this shit, so fuck it, burn it to the ground. I want money to develop my actual stuff. I just thought this was funny. We have learned about lake. We must find a way to exploit this knowledge. Lake. We have learned. Oh wow, it's literally it. It's like it's been within our land so long as well. How did we not know about this lake? This lake has for years and years just been a mysterious blank spot on the map. Why don't we start with that discovered? I mean, we're not all bad. Like, see, I'm gonna reconstruct the Warsaw. Because it looks like me fucking on it broke the whole thing. I mean, we're gonna get it to level 2. I really want Warsaw to be nice and big. Well, not massive, but, you know, nice and good. Here we go. Excellent shit. I think we've beaten up Lithuania enough. We're gonna make him revoke a bunch of cores, which is an interesting thing here, because he's actually the only one other with cores on this. I mean, I think normally for all cultures will have some sort of tag going for them. Or maybe those tags only spawn some other time? I don't actually know. But like the Rusini, the sort of Ukrainian, Belarusian combo culture here, they don't have a tag. Or like there will be no one with cores on this stuff other than me once I'm done here. So other than that though, we're gonna vassalize Bryansk actually. Why are we doing that? Well, I was planning to take a bunch of land, but actually I do need another vassal in Russia once we have annexed Polotsk, and so I think this makes sense. Most importantly, he is Catholic, which we want our vassal to be, obviously, so we don't have to force convert him, because I suppose he was force converted by someone else. He is also a principality, which means he won't struggle with heathen land the way we do. So he'll be excellent. Only downside is, of course, him being very angry at us, and so convincing him to be a good boy will be a bit of a nuisance, but I think I'm going to risk it. I hope this won't cause too many relation issues with our current vassal. I suppose we'll just have to stay careful for some time. I have some land I suppose I could hand over to him if we need to, so, or to reduce his liberty desire. So why don't we take this piece? This means we're going to have a lot of aggressive expansion. Oh yeah, he does not like me at all, but if we can get good opinion with him, it should be fine. Yeah, Polotsk didn't... I mean, I suppose the main risk is him getting supported, or him getting his independence supported, although we do have truce with him, so we can't have his independence supported as long as we have truce, yeah? Actually realize I don't know if that's true or not. In other news, we're working on pleasing the nobles. Primarily, I want to yoink another privilege off them. I think I might just do it right now, actually. Well, we have 0 stability. Can provide more grain, though. One of these days, I'll go look up what the downside to doing this shit is, but I don't fucking know. I keep getting away with it, it seems. I mean, I think you actually have to pay for the grain somehow, but I don't know. How income is calculated and this is a mystery to me, so... Let's look into yeeting their processing monopoly, which will reduce their gravity. Didn't I already talk about wanting this thing gone? I don't remember. Well, wait, what? Grant partial processing monopoly. No, that's not right. Oh, did I already remove it? Did I already? Yeah, I did already. Well, this is what happens when there's like breaks in recording. We've become a great power. Neat. Why is their loyalty still so high then? Maybe it's because it hasn't updated yet. Let's wait a bit then and not do anything drastic. Let's do this. Or get rid of this privilege just so that the their influence will be lower, because I need to have them at really low influence in order to do some of these other reforms, which I could then use to get rid of their power. Which in turn will allow me to do a bunch of other stuff, so that's what we need to do. Let's do this. Prominent landowners to nobility, sure. they won't like that, but I mean, I'm talking about getting rid of their influence here. I'm gonna actually make them get more influence, but I need them somewhat loyal, since they still make up my army. Poland has become an elective monarchy. Now, I don't know if that's a historical thing. It's probably historical. Probably. Also, I realized that Bryansk is a less useful vassal than I thought because, well, oh, never mind. The aggressive expansion was like 200 something there for a second, but I guess it has gone down a bit. Okay. But what I fucking didn't notice is that he is a feudatory, which means we can't annex him. So we have the same issue that we have with this division over here. Good thing is he doesn't cost a diplomatic slot, but yeah, figuring out getting to the point where we can annex him is going to be annoying. And him being disloyal means he won't help us, but because he doesn't take a slot, he might as well just sit there and just exist, I suppose. It doesn't really hurt us or gain us anything. I like how the Crimean Tartars are just blobbing like, well, I say Tartars, no gay, well, are they? No, Tartar is a specific thing, isn't it? Maybe it's not, I don't know, they don't seem to exist in this particular mod. Who knows? Unless the, no, Turco-Mongol, that's its own group. Well, who the fuck knows? They've garnered quite the delicious coalition against them, so what I'm wondering is if I should join it and then trigger it. I think that's how you, or I think that's possible, right? Because they just fought Poland and Lithuania again, and they fucking vassalized Lithuania, which annoys me, because that's righteously my land. Good Catholic Eastern European land that must be integrated into the order. They even have a court of Bryansk. Maybe giving that back to him will make him like me a bit more. But now I'm having trouble with Polotsk even, so really need to get those nobles back on my side so we can get their troops again and intimidate the Bryanskers. I mean, I want to fight Sweden, of course, because as you might have guessed, I want to make Sweden a vassal, and I want to do that. I want to then fight them before the Swedish course on Finland disappear, because that would be awkward if they did. I don't know if, no, I think it was quite a while until they go away down south here. If they go away on Finland, it's not the end of the world, because it's all very low dev, easy to take, but it would be nice to get the aggressive expansion reduction. But I do think we want a war against the Crimeans first. I mean, they're currently fighting some other stuff too, so both the Ottomans and the Crimeans are going to be busy. Their tech is still abysmal, so fighting the Crimeans itself should be straightforward enough, even if fighting the Turks is going to be annoying. However, we'll look into that in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching this one, and until next time, bye.